Good morning, traders. How you guys all doing today? Hope you're all having a great morning. What a day it's going to be on the markets today. If you guys appreciate this content, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. It'd be greatly appreciated. But without further ado, let's get right on into it. So the big thing to watch today is going to be one, the the reaction that people have to the Fed from yesterday. As we all know, that on the day of and the day after, the Fed makes an announcement on interest rates is always a big day to watch. Now on Apple, a big thing's going to be to see. Let me see. Is it pre-market, after market close? Um, Apple's going to be announcing earnings. So if Apple misses earnings, that could send us into the bearish direction on the market because whenever Apple does miss earnings, it usually drags the market with it. If Apple ends up beating earnings, then I will turn probably more to the bullish side. Now, I would have to see a series of higher highs and higher lows for me to start getting bullish. But as of now, it's all up into the air onto what Apple does. So we might get some consolidation today. Um, it really all depends on what people think Apple's going to do and also how people react to the Fed. But I think that we're going to get consolidation up until market close. And then tomorrow, I think we're either going to get a rally or a dump. But without further ado, let's get into the price action. So a big thing to watch on Tesla is going to be, as I've been saying, is going to be this 208 to 191 level. Now pre-market, we are moving above 208. We're at 212. So the big thing to watch is to see if this 208 level ends up holding up as a support level. If it does, then that can open up the doors for a push from 208 to 243. Obviously, there's some levels in between there, but if you're thinking in terms of the weekly time frame, those are going to be the levels to watch. They had the most confluence around them. Now, the other ticker that we're going to be watching, another big name in the S&P, is going to be Microsoft. Big thing to watch on Microsoft is going to be 346 to see if 346 ends up pulling up. If this ends up turning out to a double top and it breaks down 346, and watch 337. But right now, just watch 346 as a support. Now, if we end up pushing up from 346 upward, my next resistance point is going to be at 351.30. Let's bring that down to 351. Then to purple. So next big level is going to be 351. If we can break 351, hold it as a support level, then all-time highs will be coming soon from Microsoft. It all depends on if Apple beats earnings. If Apple beats earnings, I think that'll definitely push Microsoft and Apple to all-time highs. And after Microsoft, we're going to be going over to NVIDIA. Look at their charts. So big thing yesterday, as I was saying in yesterday's video, we held the 405 support, and we're pushing up to the 431 resistance. Pre-market, we are at 431. And I said yesterday if we held 405, that we were going to push up to 431 most likely. I didn't think this quickly, but nevertheless it did. So the big thing to watch on NVIDIA is to see if 431 ends up pulling up a support level. If it holds up as a support, then that'll open up the doors from 431 to 468. If it ends up pulling up as a resistance level, then you can watch it push from 431 down to 405, down to 335. Like I've been saying, it all depends on Apple's earnings. Next on the charts is going to be SPY. Now what I did is I took several pivot points over the last few days and drew them out on the weekly, monthly, daily, and this is what I kind of got. So pre-market on SPY, we're starting to push up towards. We're at 425.23, pushing to 426.45. Now, the level I'm going to be really watching is 426.45. As you see here, nice resistance. And then 430. 430, I think a push to 430 is going to be tough, but who knows? It might go that way. If it does, great. If it doesn't, oh well. But just watch 421.80, 421.60, 420.68, and 419.73 as support levels if we end up bouncing off the 426. But that's what I'm going to be looking for on SPY. And the next thing to watch is going to be on McDonald's. So let's see what McDonald's has to offer us. So McDonald's is at 262.07. Let me just make sure my other app to see if that's correct. 262.84 is where we're pushing up now. So big thing on not Microsoft, what am I saying? McDonald's is to see if we end up pulling 262, push upwards, hit 264 and 266. If that's the case, I'm going to be selling off one share over at 264 just to bring in some profits. I'm all out of my AMD position, unfortunately. Kicking myself in the butt for that one. But I'm looking to reinvest them into possibly Coca-Cola, but I have to do some fundamental review first to see if the company's in good financial health, and then I'll check out the technicals with it as well. But that's what I'm watching today, traders, and good luck.